Hey, what's up guys? XD here for Bedroom Studio Corner back again. Today I'm excited for this video because I was messing around listening to Prince Kaybee's new album, and this song Gugulethu really caught my ear, and I just started to figure out, hey, I might actually be able to reverse engineer this track and figure out how some of these parts are made. So now today, as you saw on the title on this video, I'm here to share with you step by step on how I redid elements of this track and kind of made a remake of this track. So that's what I'm going to show you today in this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, leave a like down below if you really like the track and like Prince Kaybee style. Let me sample a bit of the track here. Oh, watch the switch up. So that's it. That is exactly similar to the original track. If you're a fan of the track, off the bat you can tell that this is an exact copy of the track. So now let me show you step by step what I did when I made the elements and how I made them sound the way they sound like that. So first I'll just start with the basic kick, which is this kick over here. What I did was that I added some fast dist to it just to add a bit of distortion to make the kick pound more, because it's more of a sub kick. Let me just switch off the effects and play the kick on its own with nothing added. That's how it sounds like. Now here is the kick with the effects on, and then as you can see here, I added an EQ just to see where the frequencies are dropping at. And then next is the piano that you hear, the FL keys. That's actually what I started with. I actually started with the keys first to get the melody coming, and these two chords down here, well, it's a one chord doubled, but this chord over here, that's the one that's playing the whole time. There we go. Now next is just this drone note in GMS. That's the pad 2 MC. It just sustains the whole way. And then next I have the bass. For the second part, like the B section of his track, I didn't want to redo the whole piano, the whole chords, and ding, 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 ding. So I just added on a log drum, layered a log drum with another texture of the GMS, just to give it a little bit of mid-range and a little bit of high. So let me play the texture on its own. It's like a really muted piano, and then the log drum coming in with a sub. So both of them playing together sounds like this, just to give that nice texture. And then next I added a shaker, and I added it to the delay 3 that I have over here. It's a trick that I actually teach you on how to get more out of your shakers and your percussion. And then I have this little rim shot over here, and I have another rim also to add a layer to it. Now this is kind of the traditional rim. Then that's just the hat, and that's the tom that's coming after, almost at the end of each bar. Yeah, that's just a female vocal, and that's just a layer of a conga. And here we just have the clap, the Amapiano clap, because I mostly used the Amapiano sample pack that I recently made a video on. And that's that stab that you hear in the track as well. So this was a preset from GMX. In the bass is the aggressive TE, and it's just a simple note. It's just like a really short note that I just put on there. And what I did was I added fruity convolver, and I increased the wetness of the reverb itself, meaning that I made it longer and I made it bigger. So if I play this without the fruity convolver, the reverb, you'll hear it'll just be dry. That's what it sounds like without it, but there's still some reverb coming from the send. So I did double it. I did the send, and then I figured that I needed more reverb, so then I still added a fruity convolver, but still just to keep this reverb going on so that it kind of blends in with all the other reverbs that are also in other instruments in the track. So if I switch that off as well, so that's just the this sound without any anything on it. So now if I play it back with the effects, the reverbs, you can see it's a really long reverb. And then next we just have this echo snare, and then we just have this high string that is just giving a bit of suspense into the track and giving it more tension. I always talk about this high string that is very powerful to give emotion and suspense to your track. And then what I have as well is the same thing I did with the other sound with the stab. It's just a GMS preset, the bass 8-bit LS, and I just added it to the reverb all the way up, and then I still added Fruity Convolver and increased the wetness, and then I just cut out some of the highs and most of the lows, just gave it a roll off so that it doesn't clash with my bass and with the kick as well. And then next I just added this texture just to give the track a bit of motion and a bit of backbone here and there. And then next was just that clap. And then this is kind of a rising sound that I put over here. Let me play that for you quick if I can solo it. So what I did to make it move like that, I used automation and I automated the cutoff. So if I can play it, you will see the cutoff actually move. As you can see over there, the cutoff is moving in order to give kind of a rising feel to the track. So if I play this part with everything playing, you hear. So that's it. That is what I did there. And I did a little bit of mastering at the end just to make the track pump more. I just did a little bit of a cut, like a low end and a high end cut, just to control the sound because it's really loud. And then I did some pretty hectic EQing just to cut out some of the low mids and boost some of the bass and raise some of the high mids and lowered some of the treble at the end here. Before I did my compression, I did some Pro C compression, like really heavy compression at a really big threshold and a big ratio as well, just to really crush the sound and make it really pump, because Prince Kaybee's sound is really pumpy. It's not so the instruments are not so loose, but everything is just really hard. And then I just added the limiter at the end. So that's it. That's how I remade this. I'm gonna be giving you for free this very FLP in the description. Check it out. You can download that for free. It's for you to use if you want to make a remix of this track. Remix it. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like down below so other people can actually find this and learn from this. If you're new to the channel, I'm giving away FLPs all the time, and there's a lot of valuable information on this channel, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. I'm gonna check you guys out in my next video. I am X and I'm out. Peace and love.